I just wanted to go over this one thing with you today because I'm speaking to a client who is in the USA. They're doing something completely different to a estate agency. They're actually doing microblading and eyebrow shaping, which is probably something I need, but I don't go into all that kind of stuff. But she probably does say, wow, you'd look so much better if you got your teeth straightened and your eye fixed and all this. Yeah, probably. Anyway, the point of this video today is she said, there's so many things out there I can do to attract customer. All these different challenges and different vouchers you could give out. Just overwhelming the amount of strategies that there actually are these days to bring in customers. Why would she set up an ecosystem? What the heck is an ecosystem? And I suddenly realized that, we use these little catchphrases because that's what our mentor teaches. Now, an ecosystem is actually just ads, but it's placed in a certain way that means that we can measure how well your ads are doing within 7 days, so we know which ones are performing. We know which ones we can tweak so that you do not spend too much money and get in the best results every single time. And the top of this ecosystem, this ads, are just three to 5 minute videos, which builds your authority and educates your audience. You're like, oh, what the heck's that thing? And then the other one are 3 60-second or less videos, which are designed to offer something of value, something to actually solve one tiny, weeny, really tiny problem that you know that your clients always will have, so that they go, whew, that's better. And then you actually highlight the next problem, which you know that you can solve at the bottom of that little freebie. That's just so that they know that you know what you're doing, and they also know they can come to you to solve the next problem too. And it's really, really useful because finding somebody who you can trust to do tasks for you at the moment is actually really difficult. I know that many people who used to say to me, if I was looking for an estate agent to sell one of my portfolio properties, you go back in my profile, you'll see I'm always asking, how do I know how to choose a good estate agent? And I'm asking estate agents in the UK this question, and everybody says, read the reviews. I'm really sorry, guys, that does not work anymore. There are so many fake reviews. People are paying companies to actually put reviews out. Okay, they're even telling them what they want to put out. Okay, there are fake ways of putting reviews out there, and I've had some dreadful experiences by believing reviews. I don't live in the town where my properties are, and even if you were living in a town where your properties were, you might not know a good estate agent, and you might not know anybody who's ever used a good estate agent. And somebody's experience of an estate agent might not be what you're expecting. I've used an estate agent in the past, way back, and I thought they're pretty good because I'd never experienced estate agents before. Okay, when I first started out, I was like, I had no idea what to expect. And then I find out later that actually that could be done much quicker, with much less stress. You could have an estate agent who actually knows a good conveyancer, so you don't have to wait months for your property to be completed. If you're a good estate agent, what the reality could be for somebody to sell their house from start to finish. Okay? For most people, they don't know what to expect. Okay? This is why we are suggesting that people who are estate agents in the UK, and they're good estate agents in the UK, I'm not talking about anybody, actually do these videos so that people can actually learn. They can find out what a good estate agent will actually do. Okay, there's so many positives to doing this. Okay, unfortunately, there's almost like a stereotype. There is a stereotype. You know yourself. You know yourself that most people don't like estate agents. They think that you're going to take them for a ride and get as much money out of them as possible for as little as possible. That's kind of the general consensus, okay? Phil Spencer actually did. He did like a survey at the beginning of this year. You can go find it, I'm sure. I know I was reading it. And it's something like 60 or 80% of people, I know it's quite a big jump, I can't quite remember the numbers, of people in the UK do not trust estate agents. That is crazy, isn't it? It's like being a dentist. Okay, so the point is of these videos that we're helping estate agents make all over the world, not just in the UK, but we want to help the UK because that's my experience has been in the UK over the years. 16 years in property. I've had quite a lot. The point is, though, if you can educate your audience and show them exactly what you do to get results, and you show them how it can actually be, guess what's going to happen when they want to sell their house? Okay, you just think about that. Okay, if you want any help with this, we're here. Okay, we love to chat. We haven't got quite as much time as we used to have, but I don't mind having a chat in the evenings if if that's easier, if you want a bit of a longer chat. Or just ask us for a calendar link, or go to our website. It's got a calendar link on it. You can just catch us on WhatsApp as well. Okay, if you're curious at all, just ask. Okay, we want to help people. It's the only reason we're doing this. Cheers.